Now we review the 2008 film Monster. Yes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater, and I have finally seen the 2008 film Monster, directed by Eric Forsberg. Yes, this is a mockbuster film by the Asylum. It is the mockbuster of Cloverfield, believe it or not. And it being the mockbuster of Cloverfield, it is a found footage film. Now, whereas Cloverfield is the story of a monster that attacks New York, Monster is the story of a monster that attacks Japan. Tokyo, I believe. And it's not Godzilla. No. It's Discount Sushi. You really don't see much of the monster. It's a giant octopus, but I don't think you ever get a full establishing shot of that's what it is. Primarily what you have here is two girls. They're reasonably attractive. They never show anything. Who are trying to survive the monster's attack. And you see it from the view of their camcorder or camera because they're here trying to make a documentary about global warming, right? Now, to accurately sum up this film, it really is Cloverfield and the Blair Witch Project have a baby, and that baby inherits the overall premise of Cloverfield and the emotional crying scenes of Blair Witch Project. Only you can decide if that's for you. I mean, to be completely honest with you, it's fairly acted, but it's a lot of just talking. People stuck in a room talking, and that's what you tend to have with films like this. You wind up with a bunch of people stuck in a room talking. And then they have a little more action, and then there's more stuck in a room talking. And there's a little bit on the street, and then they're stuck in the room talking. That's what you get. Although the emotional journey of these people is kind of what you're here for. You're here to see these people cry and, say they want to see their mother and things like that. And, as a filmmaking technique, I have to admit, for a $500,000 union film, it's not bad. I would be really disappointed if this were a theater film, if I saw this in theaters, but you do have to understand, that's not what it is. Okay, it is a cheap knockoff of a better movie, but as cheap knockoffs go, this one is actually worth watching. I wouldn't say it was good, and I wouldn't say it was bad. I would say it hits the middle of your watch list. Not to be avoided, but if you run into it. Now, IMDb gives this a 2.1 out of 5 stars, which is abysmal. And audience reviews on Rotten Tomatoes give this a 10% liking the film. There are no critics' reviews on Rotten Tomatoes because too few people saw this film. I personally, I thought it was okay. Middle of the watch list, not terrible, not great, serviceable movie, but clearly not for everyone. Anyway, that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I'm Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Barry, the official strawberry poison dart frog of Random Street Theater, and I am here to remind you, of course, that for every 1,000 subscribers Random Street Theater gets, they buy one of these bracelets I'm wearing as a necklace. These bracelets are from the company 4Ocean, and for every one of them that's purchased, a pound of trash is removed from the ocean. Why should you care? Because the world is full of trash, and you shouldn't be part of that. We should all take responsibility, do our part for the environment, and make my home much cleaner. In addition, Random Street Theater has paid for more than 100 trees to be planted. Comment, like, and subscribe. Support a better world for you and a better world for me. I'm Barry.